Hi there, Frank Flegg here, founder of Ethical Property Partners, a place where we help you to make annual returns on your properties on a monthly basis. So at the moment, we are seeing huge inflation, huge rises in cost of living, and also rises in rents and salaries. But the biggie for us as investors is interest rates are going up. So what can you do to avoid being, and I remember this phrase so well, it was a speaker on stage quite a few years ago, and he said, don't be squashed like a moth. I remember thinking, I don't want to be a moth, I don't want to be squashed like a moth. And I've talked for years on this channel and to my clients about protecting yourself against the changes in the market. You need to have a diverse portfolio, you need to have cash reserves, etc. But how can you protect yourself now from interest rate rises? Well, you have to be cautious. Absolutely have to be cautious. I was talking to an investor recently who was telling me that last year he got to a point, he was doing a lot of deals. He bought, I think he said £900,000 worth of property. Pretty good for a year. And what he said was at one point, his boiler broke and his car broke down and he couldn't afford to pay for both. Now that is not a situation that you want to be in. You want to be in a situation where your cost of living is easily covered by your portfolio, by your income streams. You don't want to be tightening your belt because you're overextending. And that is so important, guys. You don't want to overextend, and in terms of the number of deals you're doing. Cash is king. That's the cliche, but it's a cliche and a common saying for good reason. You have to keep cash in the bank and cash flow. So long as you've got both of those, you've got options and you've got time to do stuff. Now, when you've got that time, you can then employ high monetization strategies. So if you've got a bit of breathing space, 3-6 months, you can put service accommodation in some of your units. You can run some of your units as HMOs, etc. But only if you've got that time. So in this changeable time when interest rates are going up, who knows where they're going to get to, who knows how high they're going to go, you have to be acting cautiously. Fix if you can, even if you feel it's a bit high, fix, because that gives you certainty. Don't do deals that are negative cash flow. You have to be doing cash flow positive deals, and do deals that, and this came from another mentor of mine, he used to say, flick a coin, tails we win, heads we don't lose. And do deals where there's no downside. Structure them in such a way that even if they go wrong, you don't lose money. Maybe you don't make any money, but you don't lose any money. And please, recession proof your deals. So if you're doing development, put in place structures that are going to protect you depreciation. Put in place factors and clauses in all of your deals that are going to protect you if inflation kicks in and we see a recession. We are due a correction in the property market, and so be aware of that and be cautious. Guys, until next time, happy investing.